same situation. Sandy and I set this date up about 3 different times, and then after we did set on and decide on this date where Mr. Keaton and Pat couldn't come anyway, so he wanted me to give everybody's apologies for not being here tonight. They were called to Arlington this week. And when we set up the date, we didn't know when it was. But anyway, I'd like to introduce Mike's family. His oldest son is Michael, and who's your wife?
Probably locked out.
Anyway, this is Michael and Kathy, the other young lady that went out. There's Kathy. That's Mike's.
What are you doing? Trying to run off?
For the ones of you who don't know, Michael is now working for MSHA at Brewston, Texport. He's a geologist up there. He does some of our satellite imagery. I think Bill's trying to work him, Bill DeBevic over there is trying to work him into his slot a little bit, because Bill's going to retire in about a year. But Mike will be the second HRS man or something up there. I don't know what you'll do. But anyway, Mike's up at Brewston doing a fine job. I've heard got a lot of good reports from Mike up there. And this young man sitting beside him is a superintendent out at Mountaineer Golf Course, Chris. He's Mike's youngest son. And his fiancee Julie. I think about the spring, aren't you, Chris? And they'll be getting married. But anyway, if you decide to go to Mountaineer and have a game of golf, you'll see Chris out there. He'll either be mowing the grass or behind the counter or telling you what to do or run you off. One of the two. If you tear up his greens, he'll run you off. But hopefully this spring we'll have a golf outing out Mountaineer. They have 18 holes now, and I'm hoping that we'll get maybe a golf outing out there. If Mike can arrange it and Chris can arrange it. We get with Katnick. Of course, all of you know how Katnick is here on this, but we'll get it. And then his next daughter is Susie, and her husband Dennis, and Cheryl, Mike's youngest daughter, Cheryl. So that's birthday. That's right. Today is Cheryl's birthday. 19.
She said that's her last birthday, so you can figure out what day that is.
Okay, that's good. Mary had hers about a few years ago. Your last one, 29 or something like that. You ever get over 29? We been thinking around. You know, Mike retired, and really we was trying to think up, why he retired, or why he wanted to retire. He had a pretty good career, but we got to thinking, what did Mike do while he was here? Now, I can't really remember anything, but Nelson said, well, he remembers. Said, what he can't remember, he'll find out. Nelson, will you kind of stand up here and let everybody know what Mike did over the years?
This won't take long.
Been your whole life. Oh, God, I know. I don't think you got, I don't believe you think that to me.
Anyway, the ex-Secretary of Labor wants to be here, Mrs. Dole. Her schedule got crossed up, and she couldn't make it. But on behalf of the Department of Labor, this is a Distinguished Career Achievement Award. And instead of giving you a mere monetary award, I thought that they'd give you something that exemplified your career. So what we have here is the working tools of Michael Benson.
Unveiled for the first time.
You didn't make that telephone big enough.
I'll hold that up, Mike. Nelson, you show him what you
This is a start. Anyway, Mike started out in the Navy. It's just like you say on TV, be all you can be, and it's not just a job, it's an adventure. And Mike spent 4 years on aircraft carrier, and this was...
Hey, I never swapped a stick in my life. I was an aviation, I was an airman.
And then this helped him in civilian life because his next job was at Sterling Faucet, and pretty much the same thing. got on at Consol Humphrey Maintenance, where they called him Mike Splice. And again, his Navy helped because he learned how to tie square knots and electrical cable. Then his next big job was when he got with the government again, U.S. Bureau of Mines. He drove all over the country in this little van, U.S. BOM on the side and Vanto on the front. And it was some kind of hydraulic show, but he got some kind of nickname. What's that?
Hose man, hose man.
I don't know how he got that name. Then he progressed from that to Mesa, where he was electrical inspector for a short time. And he did a lot of checking permissibility. And this is a feeler gauge. We check the cap suit covers are on tight around electric motors. And if it won't go in, and you try to force it, you end up with something like this. This is what he did a lot of. We tried to find a copy of the one violation he wrote.
Oh, come on. As a matter of fact, there's an order still standing.
So then he moved up to field office supervisor in Waynesburg. About all he did was read papers.
Hey, O.J., you believe that?
That's true, isn't it? Then he got on this Arlington staff. And this project he milked for a long time. And basically what it was a glass tube with a ping pong ball in it. And he just blew it back and forth. And this was good for a lot of trips.
Hey, Nelson, you talk about a milk job now. That was supposed to be a 6-month job. I got 3.5 years out there.
And this is the one I'm most proud of. I gotta put this down where everybody can see it. This is when Mike got transferred down to our office. He was still assigned to Arlington, but he shared the desk in the roof control group. Crumline was supervisor, and some of the guys like Paul and Merv and Chuck and myself were in there, and we really encouraged him and was right behind him all the way. And he was not only working on this, but he got assigned to help on the REAP project. And he come up with this little dollhouse and in by unsupported copper to rock fall.
You got the animals. You got the whole works, don't you?
But, you know, a lot of people would have made fun of him, but, you know, I'm proud to say that
These guys help
these
me out.
guys wouldn't do a thing like that.
He was afraid to. He had a pistol.
That's right.
And then after that, job broke down. He ended up being EMT supervisor, and this was his real trademark right here. And then this was the start over here, the finish, and
Made the
at
circle.
the end, that's got him.
Oh, buddy.
Lump sum.
Couldn't pass it up.
So, Mike, I don't know if you can follow his footsteps or not.
He's been in there a year and he hadn't found a good job yet.
But this is what, 29 years worth of work right here.
Don't seem like much, does it?
But really, in all seriousness, Mike probably put more demonstrations on. We're talking probably thousands of people all across the country. And I'm sure, I'm making fun of it, but a lot of them got a lot of good out of it. So, good working with you, Mike.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Nelson. That's pretty well goes across his career. I do have some other people that would like to make a remark here about your career. Ellis, don't you remember something that happened back when you worked at Humphrey?
Yeah, I kind of remember that. I like to get up here and tell a little story on Mike. I ran load machine at Humphrey number 7 mine, and I ran it behind a continuous miner. And we had a mechanic on that section, and he was a pretty hot mechanic. Whenever he broke down, he would run to the tool car, and he'd get the stuff, and he'd run back, and he'd fix it, and say, "Put her in the coal." That was his motto. as soon as he got something done, put her in the coal. So this day, I'm operating the load machine, and the head of the machine come down and caught the trailing cable and damaged the trailing cable. So Mike, he comes running up, and somebody took the power off, and Mike started with his axe, and he chopped the cable in two. He said, there's a splice over there. I said, we'll get rid of that splice too. So he chopped it out. He hurried up and spliced the cable together. And he said, put the power on, put her in the coal. So somebody put the power on, and I pushed the button on the machine, and it wouldn't run. And we got to checking the cable in here. Mike spliced the loop in the cable. I just had to tell him.
You do 1,000 things right, you make one mistake.
Well, I'm up here, I gotta tell you another one.